Hey everyone, my name is Will Anagnos and I help loan professionals acquire referral partners leveraging systems to do all the work for them. So, a lot of brokers and loan officers ask me, people who have been doing this for 20, 30 years, people who just got into the business licensed this year. I get the same question from everybody. I've been doing this for 6 years. I talk to at least 5 to 10 different loan officers and brokers every week. And this is the question that I hear often. It's how do I get quality pre-approved buyers all the time? So this is a question that everyone is asking. Everyone's looking for the solution. And so from my 6 years of talking with loan officers and helping them, I've broken it down into this chart that I'm showing you right here. So let's just zoom in really quick. What every broker asks me, how do I get quality pre-approved buyers all the time? So based off my market research, there's two avenues that loan officers are going down. They're either doing solution A to getting pre-approved buyers all the time, which is a transactional based strategy, but it does work, or solution B, the relationship based strategy, which also works. So let's go to solution A really quick, because this is a solution to this problem. If you want pre-approved buyers all the time, what you need to do is buy leads and advertise yourself. That could be advertising on Facebook. It could be in magazines, billboards, buying leads from lead generation companies, whatever. You getting a bunch of leads into your pipeline through lead generation and advertising. So that is one way that you can get pre-approved all the time. It works. However, it comes with some problems. You will absolutely face not serious buyers, lots of chasing. You need to pay to play, which means once you stop paying for advertising, then those leads stop entering your pipeline. And then they're usually one-off deals. So you may, out of like 500 leads, you may close one or two that pays for the last few months, but you don't really have any business to build off of. It's not how you build a business. It's not how you build a following. So the solution to this problem is just to pay to play. Keep buying more. Keep advertising more. You will face the same problems, but like I said earlier, you may get a few loans that close that will pay for this, but it's hard to actually build your business, which means you're just doing this loop thing. And I know loan officers who do this loop thing for years. They advertise themselves, they get a bunch of leads, they chase, they hustle, they grind, and they do close a few loans, so they continue to do it. But it doesn't get them to the next level. It gives them a ceiling, but it does get them what they want. But it just has to do with they have to deal with all these problems. Or another solution to this problem is to build a network of referral partners. Because once you've built a network of referral partners that you can rely on, you don't need to chase serious buyers or advertisers or advertise yourself. There's no need to, because you have referrals coming right to your inbox from your referral partners. So, coincidentally, did you notice that the solution to this problem is actually the start of solution B? So don't get confused with solution B and solution 2. I've tried to separate those things. So if you move over to solution B, which is a relationship-based strategy, building referral network of referral partners, that's how you're going to get pre-approved buyers all the time. However, if you've been doing this for a while, you'll know that this comes with its own set of problems. So you can't avoid the problems. No matter what you do, there's going to be problems that you face. But some people would prefer these problems than over here, these problems. So the problems that you'll face when building a referral network is you're going to encounter, let's say, real estate agents as referral partners. They already have lenders that they work with. They only work with cash buyers, or they're just not interested in speaking to you, and it goes on. So those are problems that you'll face. But there's only one solution to this problem, which makes things much simpler than over here making a decision. The only solution to this problem is to continue to network, continue to build out your network, continue to meet people, connect with people, have conversations, build relationships. The only way you're going to get out of this problem is to do more networking. And eventually, if you network, if you ask any top producer who it took them 10 years to build their book of business, but now their referral partnerships and the referral network is so big that they don't need to worry about that anymore because they did this loop thing, Then eventually you'll get to the end result, which is consistent referrals entering your pipeline. So if you want to get pre-approved buyers all the time, you have two options. You can go over here, but the reality is eventually you're going to get sick of this and you're going to move over here and you're going to have to deal with this. And then once you deal with this, over time, just like working out, as long as you're consistent and you're following your proven plan, your proven game plan strategy, you eventually get here. And if you don't believe me, just go to the top producers at your company and ask them, is this legit? Like, if I network on and on and on and on, eventually will I get at the spot? They'll say yes, because that's how they built their business. This is before technology. They just had a cell phone and a car and they drove around. Luckily for you, you don't have to worry about that because there are AI systems that get your business in front of other people, attract them, and network for you. So what I've noticed is that everybody who's over here wants to be over here. And once you're over here, you don't want to go back. So you just have to keep networking and networking and networking until you finally have a referral network that you can rely on to get consistent referrals entering your pipeline. So that is basically a map of where you may be. Now, if you are over here and you're just like, oh, I'm tired of, no realtor wants to talk to me. Everyone's working with cash buyers. I just can't, or whatever. Well, you have two options. Three options. You can just leave the industry, which you don't want to do. You can go over here, which you don't want to do, or you can keep grinding. That's how you make it in this sales business, is by grinding, hustling, etc. Except not anymore, since there's AI and systems that do all of this networking for you. Now, you're probably wondering, how is that possible? That sounds way too good to be true. Well, if you just go to our website, wamarketingsolutions.com, that's exactly what we do for all of our loan officers and brokers. We implement systems into their business that does this for them on autopilot, which removes inconsistency, which means you're getting a result faster, which means you're getting here a lot faster and without having to deal with all these problems because, well, we're bypassing it because we're using systems. We're avoiding human error, and what you're left with is only people who want to talk to you, and eventually you get to this little box right here. So I want you to ask yourself right now, are you currently implementing solution A to solve this problem, or are you implementing solution B to solve this problem? And if you're on this side, which I hope you are, what kind of problems are you facing, and how are you overcoming them? And ask yourself, if I continue to do this, how long will it take until I'm here? Is it going to take you the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? It really comes down to your numbers. How many new appointments are you booking with new realtors every week? Okay, and then how many referrals are you getting every week? Okay, and then how many phone calls or messages or emails are you sending to get those appointments, to get those referrals? So it all has to do with your volume. So this is what you have to do if you want to get here and avoid this cycle over here. That's it. So I hope you guys found this valuable. If you are on this side of the spectrum and you are struggling, then consider investing in some sort of mentorship and support and help to help you get to this point faster. You can get there on your own, but do you want to get there on your own in 10 years, or do you want to get there with a little bit of support in 5 years? And why would that even make a difference to you? Does that even matter? Like maybe you're okay with waiting 10 years over 5 years. I don't know. So if you're asking yourself, how do I get pre-approved buyers all the time? I just gave you the answer. You can go over here and do this, or you can go over here and do this. But just note that if you're over here, you're eventually not going to want to deal with this anymore, and you're going to move over to this side. And yes, there are problems that you will face, but that's business. That's life. Life is about handling problems and overcoming them. So I hope you guys found this valuable. If you do have any questions, if you do want to reach out to me and have a conversation, just go to wamarketingsolutions.com and click the Contact Us button at the top of the screen, and you can schedule a call to speak with yours truly and see how we can help you get to this end result faster. Because there are problems that you're going to face, and if you don't want to deal with them anymore, and you want to get to your result faster, then I'm happy to have a conversation with you. But I wanted to at least give you this video and show you exactly how you're going to get over this problem. You have two options, both work, but one actually is more enjoyable. I think I don't think there's an argument for that. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See ya.